Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. This is long overdue. So today we are going to be going over the add-ons for summer 2019. I have other videos, and as I kind of mention products, I may pin up above my previous videos on these things. I've made a whole list of stuff. I spent a couple days ago when the sale first started opening, I really started researching the products, looking at what I had, looking at what products I've used, looking at the brands I've used, to give me a better idea of like what you should buy and what you shouldn't. So in all fashion, I'm going to step to the side here so that I can go like this and point to pictures up there that I will be posting when I go to edit this. Now, I meant to get this out on Wednesday. The sale opened up on Saturday, I think it was the 28th or 27th, somewhere in there. Opened up to everybody yesterday on Tuesday, or no, Wednesday. Wait, what's today? Today's Wednesday, Tuesday, and it's open till I believe the 5th. So this will probably not go up Wednesday since I am taping this late Wednesday night. But I will try to get this up either Thursday or Friday so that you guys can have this to make your final selections. Anyway, I have a whole big list. I don't think I'm gonna go through everything on this. I'm not gonna hit everything on the sale. I never do. If I gloss over something but it's in the sale, I'll try to mention it and post that video. But anyway, let's just start here. So first thing I want to mention is the Fabfitfun Style Pass. You see in there that they have the $20 Style Pass. That is to get you access to it. I don't really know why it's in the sale anymore. Everybody can access Fabfitfun Style from your homepage. And basically it's a $20 fee to style. And if you keep anything from that box, you get to credit that $20 towards your products. So why do it in the sale? I don't know. Before you had to be on a wait list and all this stuff. I'm not sure why it's in the sale. But if you guys want to see some of my past unboxings of that, I'll post one or two of them up above here and kind of give you guys an idea if it's worth it. I have another one that I have taped, but I have not edited yet that I will eventually get up. All right. Next thing here is the New Faced Refresh Trinity Facing Toning Device. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes here. This is on sale for $199 and regular $249. I had talked about this in a previous sale, debating, oh, should you get it, should you not? And what I have noticed is that this device, at least over the last week, has been on sale on other sites like Sephora and Ulta, or at least Ulta. I think Sephora. I think it's now on Ulta as well. So it's not as cheap as this price, which is $199. I think it's going for about like $210 or $220. However, word of wise, when you buy stuff off of the sale, it is non-refundable. If it's messed up, you can't return it. So a price on something this expensive, I'd be a little hesitant. The reviews on the New Face is kind of hit or miss. It uses an electrical device to tone your face. I'm going to hold off on it. The next thing, I don't have any more of them, and I wish I did to show you guys, but I am actually going to be purchasing these because I did like them the last time I got them. They're the Mighty Patches. They're $7 in the sale, normally $17.99. They're little collagen discs that you put on where you have zits. I don't get zits very often, but when I do, they're annoying. They're that type that like I want to pick at. They're not good for ones that are just under the skin, that are red, that you don't have a pimple coming up anytime soon. They don't do anything for those. They don't have like salicylic acid. If these are the same ones that I've tried before, which I think they're the exact same, they just have a collagen colloid, which is like a silver type product in there that helps kind of like dry it up once it has a head. So I like them when I have one that's about to get a head or has a head and you really want to pick it but you don't. These you put on overnight. You have to leave them on for a while till the little patch turns white where the zit is, and then you take it off and the zit's gone, or like mostly gone. So this is a good price for them. I've been watching these and these are like, I think there's 35 in them, so it's actually quite a good deal. Now the next one, I do have an item to show you in here. Let me find it. Oh, right here. So this is the Kula Sport SPF 50 white tee. We got this in a previous box. I think this was summer of last year, and I've used most of mine up and then have since bought some other Kulas. This is a really nice, it has a nice, like, I don't know, like kind of planty smell to it. This is what it looks like there. I really like this. Now, this is the size of it, guys. Just to give you an idea, this is 1.7 fluid ounces. And It's $14 in the sale, normally $32. This is lasting me a long while. This goes on really well, but it is quite pricey for a sunscreen. I tell you, I've been using the Kula SPF 50. Is it the 50? I don't know if it's SPF 50 or 30. I think it's SPF 50, the mango one for the body. Oh my God, that stuff smells amazing. And I used it all during our vacation. If you guys want to check out that vacation, go check out my Instagram page. I have pictures all of it, but we used that and it smelled amazing. So if that ever were to go back on sale, I would totally snag it. This is nice, but I'm not going to be repurchasing it anytime soon just because I like the other Kulas better. Now, this is a chemical sunscreen, so if you're against chemical sunscreens because you're hypersensitive to them, or you're planning to go where there are reefs, because chemical sunscreens do have damaging properties to reefs, then just keep that in mind. But for things like going to the pool, hiking around, this type of, I actually prefer chemical sunscreens because I find that they go in quicker and they don't leave quite as much of a film, and I personally don't get sensitized to them. So this is a nice cruelty-free product. So anyway, next thing are the black eye mask. Oh, and I forgot to grab those as well, but you guys have probably seen these before. These are on sale for $9, normally $29. I'll post a picture up there. They're okay. They're just a hydrogel. They're very cooling. I don't think they work miracles, but they're not bad. Next thing I do want to show you guys, and I haven't used it enough to tell you yes or no, so I'm just going to show you what it is. And eventually I'm going to use it enough to give a good review. So I'm sorry, I meant to get more review on that, but it just life in general. But this is the PMD Kiss Lip Plumping System. This is $49, normally $99. And I have no lips, so I thought, hey, I'm never going to be one to get injections in my lip. I just don't like the way it looks. I think it would look really weird on me. Some people can pull it off. I do not think I am one of these people. Okay, so in this, there's a lot of wasteful packaging, as you can see here. And then they give you the little thing here. They have a standard speed for quick plump and a low speed for targeted plumping, as you can see. They give you a little cord that does not have an actual plug, but it goes into a USB port. A lot of people complained about this. For me, it's not a big deal because, at least for me, we have a lot of USB plugs in our house. So that is your charging cord. And then this is what the device looks like. And they give you a second lip plumping size, which actually when I was playing with this earlier, I think this size is probably better. I just hadn't tried it yet to see. I'm not going to put it fully on my lips because I have lip gloss on and I don't want to mess this thing up. But you're supposed to basically, let me show you kind of some more about it so you guys get an idea. But I think if you're interested in a lip plumping thing, this is kind of an interesting device. Okay, so basically this is what it looks like. This is the other, I guess, bigger attachment you can put on here. So I believe you can just, yeah, take this out like that. You can put the bigger one on there, like, oops, I'm putting this on backwards, like this. So pretty easy to switch out the size. This is the bigger one. This is the smaller one. And it comes pre-charged. And can you hear it? So basically it makes a sucking motion. If you can see that on my hand there. I don't even know if you can tell it's flexing. Anyway. And then there's the second setting, which is slower and longer. So that's your more intense plumping. I'm probably going to give myself a hickey here, guys, just for the sake of showing you guys. But you can see it does do a pretty good suction. So what I've been reading about this is you really have to use it long term for it to get a really good plumping effect. Like I said, eventually I'm going to use this in a long enough term trial to get back with you guys. But I do think the price is decent for what it is. And if you're interested in this, I don't usually see this device go on this deep of a sale. So anyway, that is that device for anyone who is interested in it. Okay, so let's talk about the Pure Lisse Body Scrub and Sheet Mask Duos. This is a really good price. Normally the duo is $60. It is $19. Now, I don't have one to show you guys because I gave my last one away. It is the coffee scrub, and I usually love Pure Lycée products. I love them. I really do. I have not tried the sheet mask, but I've heard people just talk nonstop about them. I have so many sheet masks, and I'm not a huge sheet mask person, so I haven't gone out to purchase these. However, the body scrub, it is a good body scrub. It works really well. It's got good granules. It smells like coffee. I don't like the smell of coffee. I don't like the smell of coffee when I'm washing myself. And so I personally did not care for this scrub. But if you like the smell of coffee and you like a good body scrub, this one is actually good. And that price for the bundle is quite nice. Oh, hey, the other thing I forgot to mention earlier with the PMT kit is you get a little plumping liquid here. I think it's just a balm. Anyway, I forgot to mention that earlier. I digress, guys. I digress. All right, so the next thing is the Beauty Blender Liquid Blender Cleanser, and I forgot to grab my bottle of it, but let me kind of give you guys a general idea of the size of it. It's a pretty big bottle. It's like this size from this to this, and I completely just forgot to grab the bottle out of it. But it's good. It works well. The price of it here is $11, normally $30. I believe that's what it was in the last sale. Some people have some gripes with it because it does have palm oil in it. And for those that are really concerned, there is some issues with palm oil farming. From what I'm understanding, some people were talking about it with the rainforest. So just keep that in mind when you're buying it. There's also the Beauty Blender Chill Swirl Solid, which is $7, normally $16. It's the little solid one. I don't have an example of it, but I am quite intrigued by this. I've heard really good things about it. And then you avoid the whole palm oil thing. And I know that people talk about the Sephora brand solid cleanser, and I think this now puts it on par with that. So all right, let's talk about a Briogeo product. I do like Briogeo. I am hit or miss on some of them. And this one is the Briogeo Be Well Tea Tree Oil. It's normally $32, $17. Now, I have the Briogeo Scalp Revival, which is the charcoal plus the tea tree scalp treatment. I assume that the bottles are about the same because it's the same size. This is what the bottle looks like. And the only difference is this one comes with charcoal and the other one I think is just straight up tea tree oil. I am not a fan of this, and I bought this having such high hope because I do get occasional dandruff and I get irritated scalp, and so I bought this initially before I discovered ACV rinse and the life-changingness that it is with you know, vinegar rinses in my hair. I thought this was going to be the miracle worker, and I just don't like this. The reason I don't like this, and tea tree oil is great for treating different scalp conditions, is that it is just so oily. So like you're supposed to put it in your hair after cleansing and then let it kind of sit there and soak in, but it never soaks in right, and I feel like it makes my hair really oily. So, and I also had a hard time getting it down into the areas without my hair just being a mess. So for that reason, I don't really reach for this. This has not been one of my more favorite products. I think if you have like really short hair, a guy, you wash your hair quite frequently, this might be better. I don't wash my hair every day. I don't know. I just had a really hard time trying to use this. I even bought the little like comb thing that comes with it that massages it into your scalp, and this was just not a hit for me. So I imagine the other one would not be a hit as well. I was really hoping that they were going to put the Briogeo Be Well the castor oil one because I was curious about trying that, but it's not in the sale. All right, we have the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair hair caps that are $14 or $19. There's 14 of them, normally $36. That's also a good price for them. It basically is the Briogeo Don't Despair hair repair cream with the cap process thingy. I love that stuff. I debated about getting it, but I have like 5 other masks I need to use between now and then, so I'm trying to be good. So I'm not going to purchase it, but I do think if you don't have one, it is worth it. Okay, guys, so I'm going to move on here, and I'm going to talk about the Nelson J hair mask. Let me find it in here. Here it is. I talk about this, I think, in every sale because I think this is in every sale. And this is the Moisture Healing Mask. I believe this is the size they have in there, which is 3.4 ounces. This is going to be your size. This is $7, normally $24. This smells like coconut. It's nice and thick. It only has to be left on for like a minute, which is why I really like it. So for me, I use this after doing a really good deep scalp cleaning and scrub, when I get like the sugar scrub or the salt scrubs and clean my scalp and do all that rinsing, and it really kind of fries my hair a little bit, and then I leave this on for a minute and then wash it out, and my hair is super soft. Now it is not paraben free, I don't think. Well, let me look here. It has a lot of good oils like jojoba oil and stuff, but it does have some alcohol in it. So if you're conscious about that kind of stuff, this may or may not be the one for you. It lasts a freaking long time. I have one of the big tubs, and I'm still got about a fourth of that tub left, and I haven't even touched this yet. So it is a good product. It's a good hair mask. Let's talk about, I was going to talk about the Zoel Jade Roller and the PMD Cleaner. I'm going to move on from those because I just don't have a lot to say. Let's talk about the Erno Laszlo Mud Bar. Now I have a mini one, and I just want to show you guys what the mini one looks like. Now this is going to be the full size one, which is going to be like maybe 4 times the size of this, but I haven't used this because I just haven't gotten around to it. But this is what the little mini one looks like. It doesn't really have a smell, and it's literally like the little bar looks like this. So you imagine this about 4 times bigger. But it is supposed to be exfoliating. It has sea mud and charcoal in it. I've heard nothing but good things about it, but it is pricey. It's $14, and normally this thing is $38. Now, Erno Laszlo has some really good products. What I have used of their products so far, I have really enjoyed. And so when I get around to trialing this, I will get back with you guys a little bit more on that. I'm going to mention Wish lip products again, and I know I'm not with everybody, but I am intrigued by this, but I'm not going to get it. This is the Wish Frosted Pear Lip Treatment Set. It is $14, normally $44. It comes with like a lip gloss and a pear like lip scrub, and there's one other thing in there. So the price is really good. I just don't want to try it, even though the pear sounds really intriguing, because the vanilla lip scrub was so awful to me. It had like this alcohol-y taste to it. It was god-awful, like aftertaste. So I'm hoping if any of you guys have tried it, I'd love to hear how that is, because I am super curious, but I personally had a horrible luck with it. All right, let's talk about the Daily Concepts Cognac Sponge. It is $5, normally $18. This is a great price. Cognac sponges are really neat. I do need to do like a whole thing on different exfoliating scrubs and brushes and other things. I did trial a cognac scrub, this brand, the Wild one, which was a really nice one. This one had red clay in it. I think this one's just a plain one. So basically what a cognac sponge is it is a root that's dried. And when you pull it out, it's like this hard, almost crusty root. But when you soften it up with warm water, it gets really soft, and then you can use it to exfoliate and wash your face. The ones that have things like French clay and other things infused in it, usually you don't have to use a cleanser with it. I always did. And then you let it dry every night so that it fully gets it better, or what's the term? Basically, it's to prevent bacteria growth in it. I think it's a great sponge. If you've never used a cognac sponge, this is an opportunity to try one. It's $5. I'm not going to be getting it because for me and cognac sponges, I am super duper sensitive to physical exfoliants. And I did not realize this until I started using the cognac sponge, and I started getting milk spots or milia, and I'm still having the issues with a couple of them here, and they're taking forever to go away. And what I found is too much physical exfoliant is what causes them on me. One day I'm going to do a video on milia. I know I say I have like all these ideas for wonderful videos for you guys, but anyway, but if you want to try a cognac sponge and you're not really super sensitive to physical exfoliants, they're really nice. They feel so wonderful on the skin. I also do not have an example. I'm so sorry. I thought I grabbed everything. My husband's asleep and I didn't, so I can't stop and go get this. But the Cocoa Floss and Mint, they have a mint and they have a passion fruit one. I'm going to go ahead and get one of the mint ones. I'm getting low on my current stock. They're normally $9. They're on sale for $5. I love it. I love this floss. It's super thick. It's really good. It's like the only floss I consistently will use, and one of those will last you like 2-3 months. So it is good, good floss. I'm probably not going to get the passion fruit because I didn't really care for the coconut one. So I think I'm just going to stick with the mint. All right, we got the Dr. Brandt's Pore No More cleanser. And I believe I have the, let me see what I have in here. I have the probiotic cleanser, which is a little bit different. So I got this in a BoxyCharm, I believe, or maybe this was, I think this was in a BoxyCharm. This would be about the size. This is obviously not the same cleanser, but that cleanser is $11, normally $36. They also have the Dr. Brandt Magnetite Age Defier, $34, normally $75. Now, I'm going to post a video up of a different brand, but similar concept, and I've watched videos on this specific facial mask, and it is the same concept, same everything. Like, it feels the same. The difference is the one I have has like wands and comes in individual pouches, and this is like a tub with like a triangle magnetic. But watch that video if you're curious about magnetic facial masks. I actually really enjoy mine. It's just such a mess, so I don't use it that often, so I still have quite a few left. But if you have dry skin, it really does a nice job. It makes your skin feel really fun, and it's such a like a weird quirky thing, and they're expensive, so this isn't a bad price for it. All right, we have the Ahava Bridesmaid Bundle. It's $34, normally $86. It comes with a lot of good stuff. I believe one of the products in there is the Ahava Mineral Mud, which I do have, and then there's like the Ahava hand cream, which either you love or don't. It does have a strong smell. And then there was like one other thing, and I can't remember what it is in there. On the Mineral Mud, guys, this stuff, it looks like this. It smells like fruit. I can't explain how awesome it smells. I love the smell of this. But let me show you what the Mineral Mud show looks like. And I think I got this in a like a mystery bundle. That's what it looks like. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to let this dry down on my hand while we do this video here, and then I'll show you what it looks like here in a little bit. Anyway, guys, so I like Ahava products. I've had really good luck with them so far. This is a really good price. If I wasn't like overwhelmed with the amount of products I need to get through, I would totally get this. But right now I'm trying to be good, like I said. So, okay, we have the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara. Now this is a sample size one I have. I like it. It's not bad. I like other mascaras better. It's your typical Tarte mascara. If you like the Amazon Clay mascara or one of the other ones, it's not bad. This is what the wand looks like. I do like that the wand is a little bit smaller, so if you like a thicker, more bushy wand, then you may not like this, but it works well. It's non-flaky. It's okay. It lengthens. It doesn't really thicken my eyelashes out that much, but it's not a bad mascara. So that one is worth a look at if you're looking for a trying a high-end mascara. That one's pretty decent. It's $11, like I said, normally $23. All right, let me talk about the Kyocera Etika necklace. I think they also had some rings. If I find the picture of the rings, I'll put it up there. But they have, this is the one I got in the editor's box for spring, and the necklace they have on there has a little bit more detail and has some like detailing on the side, but I've worn this quite a bit and I really love this necklace, and I really debated getting that opal necklace, but I'm trying to be good. Like I said, it's $19, normally $60, which is quite expensive, but it's really pretty, so take a look. Etika really, I have liked their jewelry quite a lot. All right, next guys is the Cly Face Steam, and I have the Cly, the detox one, the spearmint and floor. This is what it looks like. I'll be honest, I haven't really used much of mine. Some people say it smells like pot. It just smells like overwhelmingly like pepperminty to me. But the idea, this is the size, so you guys can get an idea of the packaging here. The idea of this is you put it into like a basin of hot water and a towel over your head, and it's like aromatherapy, and it unwinds. Now, I will tell you, this smell is quite nice, and I totally, like, it reminds me of catnip almost, only not quite so catnippy. But I could totally see this relaxing someone. And like I said, this is the detox one. They had some other ones in there as well. So this, like I said, this is what you're packaging. This is what you're getting for $11, just so you're aware. All right, let me show you the next thing here. This is the Coors Wild Rose Vitamin C Active. Now, I have a sample of this. I have used it a little bit here and there. It's not bad, and mine doesn't have the rose particles in there. This is what mine looks like. The full-size one is obviously much bigger. This is $21, normally $54. So you get an idea. The oil is quite watery. So I have a little bit on my hand here, and it goes in quite nicely. Like, it's not super watery, but as you can see, it goes in really quickly. It's very perfumey. Like, it's very florally scent. So that I'm not a big fan of that scent. I do like how much it goes in. It goes in nicely. I've not broken out with this. The other products I've seen on the market that have rose leaves in them, the rose leaves get a little gross at the end. So anyway, Coors is a good brand, and this is not a bad product. But that is my little sample size I have of it. All right, I was going to talk about Mally Beauty eyeshadow, but I'm going to pass over that because I really don't have any experience with that brand. I was doing some research on it, and it appears to be, if I'm not mixing it up, there's two Mally brands, and I think this is the one that is the one that's a mid-level type brand, meaning like they have people recruit people to sell it. So if that's something that bothers you, I would move on from that. Okay, so let's talk about the Generation Clay mask. I have every Generation Clay mask except for the one in the cell. They're good masks. This is the standard size of the packaging. I imagine the plain old charcoal one is going to be the same exact size. You've got your average squeezy tube looking thing. So normally $39, this is $12. So if you want a charcoal mask, go for it. Let's talk about the Spongelle Freesia Pear Body Wash. Now, I am not a big Spongelle fan because I have dry skin and it over dries my skin out. However, I did get this particular one. This is the first one I tried. It does have a string on it. It's in a cute little flower shape. And it did last a freaking long time, like 3 months of like soap. Like the soap was never ending. I don't like it, like I said, because my skin is super dry. So I was not a big fan of it. However, it smells really nice, but the smell does not stay on you after the shower. So that's something to keep mindful. All right, guys, next product we're going to talk about here is the 10 Degrees Cooler by Apothecary. This is the Midnight in Corsica face oil. I'm about halfway through mine. I noticed today when I pulled it out that it seems to be getting lighter. So I don't know if that's just me not remembering it being darker, or because as I use it, it turns lighter. But it's a solid oil. It is on sale for $29. I was looking at the wrong thing here. Normally $150. So that's the price I feel like it's been all along. You want a good solid oil. This thing is lasting me forever. It does kind of smell like popcorn rubber earth. And when I first opened it, I hated the smell of it, but as I've used it, it's not too bad. Ooh, I'm just looking at the bottom here, making sure there's not some weird stuff growing in it. Nope, looks okay. I have a feeling that this is not going to get used up before it goes bad. Just I guess, because I don't know. All right, they also have the 10 Degree Corsica Cooler Reviving Eye Serum for $17. I haven't tried that one, but it's a good price, normally $65. Let's talk about the Nutritional Brands Aerobic Life Magnesium 7. Now, I was going to look a little bit more into this product, but if it has magnesium in it, I want to pre-warn you guys. Any product that is a bowel cleanse that has magnesium in it is going to really cleanse you, and probably not in the way you want to be cleansed. So a lot of your stool softeners, or not stool softeners, your laxatives, you can go buy a bottle of magnesium citrate over the counter and take like half the bottle, and it will clear you out. So if you're very sensitive to anything with magnesium in it, watch out. Okay, I just looked at my thing and it said 4 minutes to die, and I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, so anything with magnesium in it is going to make you poop to high heaven. Just FYI, guys. This video is really, really long. I don't know how short it's going to be. It's probably going to be like a 30 or 40 minute video. So if you're staying with me, I'll put timestamps below like I always do. All right, guys, let's talk about the Soul Fog Shoe Order in Vanilla. I have the one in Fresh scent, this is the size. This stuff really works. I don't know if I'd like a vanilla scent in my shoe. That seems a little funky. But the pine scent is lovely. So if someone tries that scent, let me know. I've got 2 of these. I'm not in any rush to buy any new because these actually last quite a while. All right, well, let's talk about the super adorable Bando Getaway Ruffled Duffel. It's $29.64. This is like the one item I'm like keep refreshing to try to get, but it looks really cute. I have other Bando Getaway stuff that is just awesome. Like I really do like it, and it's really well made. I have the available on weekends baggie. If I have a picture, I'll put it up there. It's wonderful. All right, let's talk about the Orbi dry styling collection. It has a travel size dry styling spray, the full size, which would be about this size, and then the travel size Gold Lust dry shampoo, which is what this is. I really like the Gold Lust shampoo, dry shampoo, but the travel size is like that big, so it's a lot smaller, and so it's a good price. I don't know about the styling spray. I have not used the styling spray, but at least the dry shampoo part of it is good, but it's $34. Just be aware that those are 2 smaller sizes on that. So, okay. The, and I don't have them here anymore, but the Glam Glow Bubble Sheet Oxygenating Deep Cleansing Mask. I got these in one of my boxes. There are, I believe, 2 of them. I think it's 2. They're $9, normally $18. They actually work quite well. I think I have a picture of me using it on my Instagram. Maybe go look there. But it's basically this black mask you put on and it bubbles up a lot and it tickles, and it's nothing miraculous, but it's fun. This I do not have here, unfortunately, and I wish I had one. I have a full-size one, and I knew I was missing something from the makeup aisle. I'll give you a size comparison here. So this is the Beauty Crop Glow Milk for $7, normally $19.50. I have the full-size one. So I've gotten the little sample one that's about this big. The full-size one is probably about maybe a little bit smaller than this thing. Obviously, it's not going to have the big dropper, but it's a pretty decent size, and it is quite nice. And I don't know why I don't have it in here. I just forgot to grab it. But it is a decent highlighter if you like a liquid highlighter. I don't reach for liquid highlighters all that often. Okay, the next item here is the R&Co Park Avenue Blowout Balm. I have a little sample size that I use. I like to use it when I travel because it really is nice. I put it in when my hair is wet, and it really does a nice job of like taming any flyaways and stuff, especially because when I'm traveling, I tend to not blow dry my hair. And so it tends to make my hair dry really nicely. I like this. It's $9, normally $29. It's a solid blowout cream. I know a blowout cream is supposed to be when you blow dry your hair, but it works really well as a leave-in cream, just cuz. All right, well, let's talk about the NCLA. Yes, there it is. NCLA So Rich Vitamin E Cuticle Oil. This is what the vitamin rich cuticle oil looks like. This one is in Mermaid Tears, which smells really good. I imagine the pumpkin spice is going to smell amazing because their stuff really does smell quite nice. However, this stuff goes and takes forever to use. I've used this quite a bit, and as you can see, it's barely made a dent. So I'm not going to be purchasing it. I for some reason didn't write down the price of this, but I remember the price not being so bad. Okay, Tarte Hair Goals Dry Shampoo, normally $9 or $19. It's on sale for $19. I'm going to post back my first, I think it was edit sale. It was like the first edit sale they ever did. The first edit sale I ever was involved with, all of that. And I bought this Tarte Hair Goal. So if you want to see the size of it, I disliked this dry shampoo. It was powdery. It smelled super baby powdery. I actually gave it away because I just didn't care for it. It left lots of white stuff in my hair. The Sip and Swells, if you guys haven't seen those sell at Target. They're about this big. I don't care for them because they've got a very narrow top part, so they're hard to clean unless you get like a special brush for them. So I personally have like 2 or 3 of them, and I don't use them. Some people swear by them. They really do keep your drinks insulated. They're on sale for $11, normally $19.99. You can buy them at Target, but go check them out at Target if you want to see. Okay, next thing is the Tarte Amazonian Clay. See, this is where I knew I had some stuff in makeup, and I couldn't remember what the makeup ones were. Oh, hey guys, I do have the Glow Milk in here. Okay, I lied about the size of the Glow Milk. This is the size of the Glow Milk. So it's a lot smaller. And then this is what the Glow Milk, we'll just jump back. This is what the Glow Milk looks like. Very shiny. It dries down pretty quickly, but blends out pretty nicely, as you can see here. So actually, I really do like the Glow Milk. And like I said, I don't remember why I didn't write. It's normally $7, $19.50. So anyway, I did not bring my Tarte Amazonian clay. I have a little sample size one. I don't think I have this color. They're okay. The Tarte highlighters are okay. They're a little sparkly for my taste. This one's $14, normally $29. There are better highlighters out for the price. Okay, so we have the Saturday Skin Featherweight Daily Moisturizing Cream for $24, normally $49. They also have like a kit, and I don't think I wrote down what the kit price was, but I'll put it up here. And I believe in the kit, I'll just give you guys an idea of the packaging. Saturday Skin is a really nice thing. I got this in one of my boxes. I think this was in my Ipsy. I don't remember. This is the peeling gel, but I just want to give you guys an idea of what the packaging looks like. As you can see here. So when I actually try more of their products, I'll let you know. I have some samples and stuff, but I just don't have much experience with them, but the reviews on them are quite nice. So, all right, Beauty Blender Blusher. I have been trying to find my little baby blusher for you guys, but I don't know where it is, and I do really like it. Now, it is $7 and normally $16. This is a full-size beauty blender, and the blusher is like this size. So be very cognizant of the fact, if you're gonna buy this, that it is a blusher. It's a tiny one. I actually really like it because it's really good for under my eye area, and I have no idea where I put it. I'm gonna find it later, I'm sure. They also have the double mini ones, which are itty bitty bitty. I'm not sure what you use those for. I guess you could get them under the eyes or up here for the same price. Okay, so we've got the Marrakesh Pure 100% Argan Oil. The little bottle of this, I have one, and again, I forgot to grab it, but it's about this big. It's normally $9, $29.99. It's nothing special. It's just an argan oil. So if you want an argan oil, go for it. All right, the Tease Tea Fall Inspired Trio. I have tried one of these. I've tried the pumpkin spice one. It's okay. It's not the greatest. They're $19 for them, normally $39.95. It is what it is. All right, next thing here is the Gravity Mud, and I can't remember. This Gravity Mud is a 1.7 ounce, and let me see what this size is. I bought this in a pastel, and I have yet to use it. This is the Youth Mud that I have, but I wanted to see, to show you guys the size comparison on this one, because I remember that they sold a couple different sizes previously, and I want to make sure you guys buy the size you want and not the smaller size. I want to say that this is the little 0.5. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this is the 0.5. So to give you guys a comparison, the 1.7 ounce is the full size. This is the little travel size. So this full size one's going to be about two times the size of this. Three times, basically like three of these put together. So just for your reference, for $40, you do get a lot more. This is the little itty bitty one. I have used other of their products. They are solid. Some people get sensitized by them, but just to keep that in mind. All right, the Nuva Spa Natural Bamboo Bath Brush. This is actually not a bad price for this. I usually knock this kind of stuff in the sales. It's $7, normally $19.88, and it comes with a back scrubber and a little little wooden one, and then a couple other things. I'll put the picture up there. I have one of these from a previous Christmas gift, and that's not a bad price for it, and they're fun. They're great at the bath time. So yeah, I think it's kind of a fun thing. All right, next thing here is the BabbleBar Kamari Druzy Pendant, $14, normally $42. Now, I was looking up BabbleBar as a website, and this pendant is not on that website, but there is another pendant, and I'll post the picture up there that I took a picture of, and it is basically the same pendant on sale for basically the same price. Actually, I think it's $11. It's cheaper. So It's a little bit different color. This one's like a taupe color. That one's like blue. So just keep that in mind there. All right, some things that I do not have experience about, but I was researching because I was intrigued by them, and I kind of wanted to give you guys just a little bit of kind of insight into them. There's Aptospirillin mask, which is $11, normally $32. The reviews are not good for this. It says that it leaves films, it's hard to wash off, it's very sticky. People were kind of off put by it, but the people that could get it off said that it made their skin feel nice. So that is something to keep in mind if you don't like textures. If you see that the mud stuff is starting to dry on my hand on there. Elements Truffle Hot Chocolate. Now this is I think an 8-ounce serving size, which your typical cup is like 8 ounces, and they're wanting you to make them with like little 2 ounces. The reviews are good for the taste, but that's tiny for what you get in it. So some other things that I know are on the sale that I just wanted to show you guys. I did mention that this Body Buff, Brazilian Body Buff cream, and I forget what the price is because I didn't write it down on my little list here, but this is in the sale. I just got this from the Boxy pop-up. If you want to see that video, I'll post it up. But it's like this, it literally smells like their Bum Bum cream. It smells amazing. And it is this mustardy yellow. And it has these nice fine granules in it. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm just going to look real quick here in my phone to make sure I'm not missing anything else I wanted to talk about. They do have the Purely Say Candy Johnson trio. Whenever my edit sale goodies finally get in, they mailed like almost all of them except for like I'm missing my mystery bundle. And there's one other thing. Oh, my morning journal that I got. They haven't been shipped yet, but they just shipped all my other stuff. I'll let you guys know about this creamsicle stuff. I'll post up a picture there. Mention here, they have the Dr. Brandt Skincare Probiotic Sleeping Mask. I have a little sample of it, and I'm just going to open it up and show you guys. So it smells pretty clean. That's what it looks like, just like a cream there. It goes on really quick. It's very clear. Almost smells medicinally with a little lavender scent, just to keep your thing open on that. Basically, you apply it, dry skin before bedtime, do not rinse, and use nightly. So that smells really nice. But if you like a lavender or don't like lavender, just be warned. So this is supposed to be like a big jar of it. I've not tried the Rodial stuff. I'm not going to go into MZ skincare because I just really haven't tried any of it. Okay, so let's talk about the Etika 3-in-1 adjustable rings. Now, this is not the same set that I have, but it's a similar set. I think it goes with the other necklace that I was talking about earlier. This is what my little 3-in-1 set looks like. They're super cute. They are adjustable. They have the Kyocera, what's it called? They have the Kyocera opal on there. So anyway, those are super cute. I like mine. So the Gustav Vitas different spices, I do have those. They're nice. These are $14. It used to be like $5 or $10 in previous sales. So they've gone up quite much in sales. They're normally $35. The cases are really cool because the lids turn and allow you to shake them out. Then they have magnets so you can like stack them or put them on like a magnetic wall or on your fridge or wherever. So that's pretty cool. Okay, as always, I mentioned the corduroy bean bags. I'll put in that video from it. If you guys have seen any of my other ones, I talk about it. I really like it. At some point, I'll go up and like shoot a video of the one we have out. Now that's all fluffed out to give you guys a better idea. But those are solid. They drop ship from the company. They're a good product if you need a bean bag that folds out into a whole bed. In that video, I like lay out the whole thing and show you guys. It's not that hard to take apart and stuff, but it is a big thing here. So other than that, this is going to be a really long video. I'm just gonna call it what it is. So the customizations, I think there is a lot of complaints about FabFitFun right now. There's a lot of angst and anger on different boards if you follow any of the like subscription boards, and some of it is quite rightfully so. Like they seem to be kind of not getting their act in gear with all these sales, and their curation of their boxes hasn't been quite as nice as it should be. Like it was much better last year, and it seems to be going downhill each time. And I kind of agree with them on it. It's just like they don't really seem to have, like, the themes are not quite as there. And I think it's because they're broadening their base to a much larger. So they're trying to, like, maybe go more broadly. But so let's talk about the customization choices. I don't usually talk about these in my videos, but I thought this would be interesting because they really don't have any hero items here. And so I just thought I would like touch on a few of the controversies and things about what's going on with that before I end this video and cut all your guys' misery for those that have actually stayed with me long enough. So your first choice is usually your hero item. And in the past, they've been things like a really nice tote, or a like the fofo, or, you know, something like that that's just like a hero item, like a teapot or something kind of really cute and fun and different. The hero item on this is originally it was a couple of things. It was the plush ultra soft plaid scarf. I'll post a picture up there. The Anthropologie travel yoga mat, which some people are really excited about, but it is like the cheaper version of the one that Anthropologie makes out of PVC, and the Amika Strand Perfect ceramic styler, which is the one I'm going to get. And then they have a mystery choice, which I usually go for the mystery choice, but that's usually like on one of the lower items. But so in this case, I'm not going to go with the mystery choice. They also had the teeth whitening system that they pulled, and a lot of people were upset about that on my subscription addiction. I don't think teeth whitening things should ever be in boxes, because in general, if they're not done right, teeth whitening can really harm your teeth. So I was not unhappy to see that pulled, but a lot of people were very upset by that. The next choice item is really like some fun stuff in here, but I feel like they put them all in the same category, and I kind of wish they had spread them out. So they have the Kate Spade lunch tote, the Cut from the Cloth a striped wallet. I love Cut from the Cloth as a brand. I'm hoping it's the same quality as their other stuff. And then the twine cheese board and plate. That one's really cool. What I don't like is how they mix, like, here's a wallet, here's a cheese plate, here's this. So it's really hard the way they have this, that, like, you know, the first category, I really didn't want anything in it. And the second category, I like most of the things in it. So that's just something gripey that I have about this. The final, or the next category are the Bubble Bars, for ear crawlers, the Better Than Company Lava Magic, which has good reviews, and then the Cosmetic Pure C, which I'm a little leery about. I like Cosmetic as a brand, but vitamin C is a thing in beauty products that if you don't mix it right with some stuff, it can be destabilized or not as effective. So it's something that you kind of have to know what you're doing to use it. And then the final selection choice is, see if it'll pull it up here for me, is, oh, not the final, but that is the, they had like the Trace Mini Eye Essential Set, which I have most of that. A hair towel, which is cool. A salt and pepper duo. See, I feel like they should have categorized it like home goods. You pick one of the home goods. Exercise, you pick one of the exercise. Beauty product, you pick one of the beauty product. But yeah, and then they mixed it with like a skin boosting revival gel. And then the final thing here is they have the Aromatherapy Associates Deep Roller Bar. The, I have one of them here, the Wonder Beauty Gold Baggage Claim, which they're okay. I have one of these. And then, or the Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Face Toner, which has good reviews. This is the face oil that I got, or the cleansing oil that I got in the previous, as my mystery item last box. So anyway, that is the choices. They're kind of we don't know what the last big ones that everybody gets are. I'm hoping maybe it's one of the hero items and it just hasn't been leaked and they're gonna wow us, but it's just not looking to be the most exciting box in the world. Like, I mean, all the products are useful. I think the price is there, but I think that people are missing a wow box, and I feel like it's just kind of, I don't know. So anyway, guys, that is the full thing. I'm going to edit this down right now. We're looking at almost an hour at my timer here, but I'm hoping when I edit this down, it won't be quite as long. But I hope you guys enjoy this. As always, I love your feedback. So if any of you guys have used any of these products or have your own opinion on it or as anything, please let me know. I'd like to hear it because I feel like this is a good place to start getting discussed in. I learned some really interesting things from you guys. I think on one of my last videos I was talking about the owner of Purely's and someone mentioned that she used to be a Power Ranger, and I didn't know that, and I thought that was really cool to find out. So I really appreciate when you guys leave me comments and suggestions and ideas and all that good stuff below. I don't know when my next video will be up, but I've got some ideas coming up, so stay tuned. I work for the next couple nights, so it may be a couple days, but as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you later. Bye.